So hi, I'm Jamie Babecca. I am the chapter president. I'm a senior PR major, engagement marketing minor. I'll be graduating in May. Right now, let's see, I'm interning at Be the Buzz PR, which is a boutique PR agency. What else? And I've been in PRSSA since I think fall 2019. I think it's been about almost 2 years. So we'll just go with that. Let's also do like a fun fact. Let's do like a favorite TV show just for fun. So my favorite TV show currently, I just finished watching it, so I'll go with that one, is The Wilds on Amazon Prime. It was really good. You should all check that one out. And now let's pass it off to Beth.
Hey guys, I'm Beth. I'm the vice president for KSU PRSSA. My major is public relations. Wow, I don't know why I hesitated. And I have been here for a year at PRSSA, and I love it so much. And what's another question that you asked? Favorite thing, or am I missing one? Oh, I'm currently interning. Currently interning at Imperial Medical Technologies. They make artificial corneas, so it's really cool. I'm the communications marketing manager. And then, what else? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the last thing, Jamie. What was the last thing?
Oh, TV show.
TV show, that's right. My current TV show that I'm watching is White Collar. I love crime shows, so good. All right, pass it on to you, Dorothy.
Okay, hi, I'm Dorothy. I'm the PR director. If you saw anything on social media, I probably make it. I'm a PR major and I'm going to graduate in May. And currently I am working in the Office of Research as a marketing communications student assistant. And then I also volunteer doing social media for Dragon Con. And then my favorite TV show, because I'm regressing to 2008, is Gossip Girl. So we're doing well. Ashlyn.
Hey everyone, I'm Ashlyn Lindsay. I'm the assistant PR director and I'm a junior PR major and engagement marketing minor. And I am the marketing and business operations assistant at the Center for Sustainable Journalism here at KSU. And I've been there for almost 2.5 years. So since my first semester of freshman year. Let's see, and I can't pick my favorite TV show of all time because that's really hard. But I just finished watching Bridgerton on Netflix and it's really good. So yeah. And I guess Henry's next.
There we go. All right, it works.
Great.
Spacebar wasn't working for some reason. John knew. But yeah, I'm Henry. I'm a senior, also majoring in public relations. Right now I'm working at Night Owl Productions, which is the student-led events team people. They do all the stuff at the stadium and around campus. And my favorite TV show would have to be The Sopranos, which I'm in the middle of. It's a great drama on HBO about the mob. It's pretty cool.
Hey everyone.
Okay, let's go to Abby.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Oh, sorry.
So my name's Abby. I'm just getting a little closer. And I'm a junior this year. I'm a public relations major, but you already knew that. And I love all things, PR, film, and TV. So lots of PR stuff, also some screenwriting, acting stuff on the side for fun. And right now, I'm not currently interning anywhere right now, but I've been getting my resume ready and I've been looking at different companies, trying to get better using LinkedIn, looking into getting some new work headshots, to upgrade my profile with. And my favorite show that's hard because I have a lot of favorite shows, but probably Breaking Bad. It's the
Okay, let's see. We'll go to Mariella.
Hi, everyone. I've never seen any of y'all's faces before. I'm Mariella. I'm a junior, majoring in PR, and I just decided to minor in marketing. And right now, I forgot what the second question was, but I am a part-time nanny, and I'm really just like getting into like my major classes. So I haven't really looked into internships yet, but I want to. And my favorite TV show is probably Friends. I know it's pretty basic, but I just love it.
That's great. Okay, Kayla?
Hi, my name is Kayla Tollerson, and I'm a public relations major. I just switched to PR, and I'm a Spanish minor. And what was the second question?
If you're interning anywhere or favorite TV show.
Okay, I'm not currently interning anywhere, but I'm looking to intern. And then my favorite TV show is Gilmore Girls.
Awesome. We'll go to Lauren.
Hey y'all, I'm Lauren. I am a sophomore but a first year public relations major. Not interning anywhere. I'm still very, very young and new. And my favorite TV show is New Girl.
Awesome. All right, we'll go to Teresa.
Hi, everybody. I'm Teresa Hampton, and how do I want to say this? I'm not in the major courses yet. I'm actually a registered nurse, and I'm working on my second career. And I fell in love with the communications department a couple of summers ago when I was just taking a class for the fun of it. And I'm interested in PR. And just when I retire as a nurse, I just want to be able to earn money doing something fun. And I think a career in communications PR might really be fun for me. So that's why I'm here today. Oh, I don't have a favorite TV show. I'm a movie girl. So my all-time favorite movie would be Top Gun.
Awesome. All right, we'll go to Jara. I think I'm saying that right. Let me know.
It's Jara. Could you repeat the questions for me? Because I came in late.
Sure. Just year in school, major, if you're interning anywhere, if you have, and then favorite TV show.
Okay, so I'm technically a sophomore. I'm a transfer. I just got out of the military after 7.5 years, so I'm a veteran. So I haven't been in school in about 2 years, maybe 3.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. You're welcome. So, but I'm interested in PR, so I am a PR major with a minor in film studies, and I'm not interning currently. I'm only fresh out the Army 4 months, so I'm still unwinding my mind. And my favorite TV show is Insecure.
Gotcha. Awesome. We'll go to Mariah.
Hi, I'm Mariah. I am a PR major, obviously. Minor in marketing. I'm looking for an internship, but I currently don't have one. And my favorite TV show, just for the sake of, I'm just gonna say Grand Army on Netflix. I really just like all TV shows. So
Awesome. Okay, we'll go to Eric.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hi. I'm so sorry. I just had a medical problem where I lost my memory. It was a small little seizure. I'm sorry. Well, can you please say I'm sorry for I'm okay now. I'm okay now. It happened, but I wanted to ask, what was the question again? I don't remember.
Sure. Just your year in school, major, minor, if you've had any internships, and favorite TV show.
This would be my 4th year in school. I was originally a acting major, and I went to I went to school all the way down in Texas at a specific acting school. But I decided, as well as you've seen, my medical problems became worse. So I moved back home to Atlanta, and I decided I would rather do a PR degree, and I could always do acting on the side, but after my health gets better. So it's been a couple years, still trying to deal with that. What was the other couple of questions? I'm still a little loud.
If you've had any internships or anything like that, and then favorite TV show currently?
Favorite TV show currently. You know, I a lot of people don't like it, but currently I really like The Blacklist. It's on Netflix. I think he's a very good actor in it. Do you know his name? Remember the name of the guy?
I don't remember, but I've seen a few episodes.
Yeah, sorry.
James Spader.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, he's a good actor. And then I think as much as I can, you really just and then I came to and you're like, hey Eric, I was like, what? So sorry. Yeah, that's it. You guys can go ahead.
Hope you feel better soon, Eric. We'll go to Sujong. If I'm saying that wrong, let me know.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Sujong, you might have come in a bit late. We're just doing brief introductions.
Okay.
So if you want to tell like your major, what year in school you are, if you've had any internships, and your favorite TV show.
Okay. Hi guys. My name is Sujong Kim, and you pronounced my name correctly. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I'm a senior. I'm in PR major, and I don't have any internship experience. So I hope I could have one before I graduate. And my favorite TV show, well, I don't know. I just watch everything on Netflix. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll go to Soji.
Hi, I'm Soji. I am a junior PR major with an engagement marketing minor, and I don't have any internships. I just got into the School of Communication this semester. And then my favorite TV show is probably How I Met Your Mother or Grey's Anatomy.
Those are good. Awesome. Zainab, let me know if I said that right.
Hello, my name is Zainab. I'm a junior, I believe. I am studying public relations, and I am marketing, and I have a minor in marketing. And then I'm not currently doing any internships, but I'm applying, so hopefully, fingers crossed. And my favorite TV show is Friends, but I just finished watching the Bridgerton series, which is really good.
Awesome. Okay, we'll have. I don't know if that's your name, but you have the email address as your name.
That's Mercy.
Let us know. Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then Mercy, you can go ahead and go. If you want to just say your year in school, major, if you've had any internships, and your favorite TV show.
Okay, so my name is Mercy Otu. I don't have any internships, currently working on that. I am a third-year student, and my major is information systems.
Awesome. Okay, so thank you everybody for coming to our info meeting. We're gonna jump into our PowerPoint. Just to let you know, if you got here a little late, we are recording this meeting for our YouTube channel for anyone that couldn't make it today. All right, so I'm gonna try to share my screen. Haven't done that before, so we'll see how it goes. Give me a second. Okay. Let me know, can you guys see the PowerPoint? Somebody let me know.
You're good. We can see it.
Okay. Okay, great. Cool. All right. So we're just going to do a quick, like, what is PRSSA? And then we'll talk a little bit about our chapter and what you guys can expect from our club. So let's get started. So real quick, PRSSA is stands for Public Relations Student Society of America. Its parent organization is PRSA. For like once you graduate college, you move into that organization. It's a pre-professional organization for college students interested in public relations and communications. And that's the key word right there, interested. I heard a lot of people were PR majors, but you do not have to be a PR major to be a member of PRSSA. So you can be whatever major you want. So if you have a friend that's political science, journalism, and they're interested in learning about PR, invite them on over. Any major is welcome. So the goal of PRSSA as a whole is really to advance the PR profession and to just provide more than what your PR classes can, and just to give you that real world experience before you graduate and have to find a job. So as you can see on this slide, there are over 11,000 students and 300 chapters in the United States, Argentina, Colombia, and Peru total. So it's a really, really large organization that you can be a part of. So we'll see if I can get it to, okay, there we go. So as you can see here, PRSSA provides a chance to gain experience that translates into a job. So not only will you learn about the PR industry, but you'll also get connections, which I'll talk about in a second, that could lead to a job or an internship, which is really important. PRSSA keeps you informed with the latest industry news, trends, and job postings. So as a member of PRSSA, not only will you get everything that our chapter provides from the meetings and everything else that we do, but you'll also get PRSSA as a whole, like on the national level, has a newsletter, a blog, social media channels that you can keep up to date with everything in the PR industry. And we'll get into those in a little bit. And also connections. So you probably hear, networking is a really big thing. You got to network, you have to meet people. It's all about who you know. And so PRSSA will really help with that aspect of the job and internship search. We've had previous PRSSA members in our chapter who have met someone at one of our guest speakers. They've followed up with them and they've gotten an internship and full-time job from our guest speakers. So you can really, you just have to put yourself out there in the club and you'll get out what you put in. So those connections that you'll get are really, really valuable. Okay. So why should you become a member? All right, so there's 4 main reasons. One, enhance your education. You at our meetings and from everything else that PRSSA provides, you will just get a lot more focused and specific information than your PR classes can provide. So you may be in like principles of PR and you'll learn the basics, but we might have a meeting all about crisis communication or all about community engagement or diversity and inclusion in the industry. And so you're gonna get really targeted, specific knowledge and like skills that you may not get from just your classes. As I mentioned before, broaden your network. You'll meet lots of students and professionals that are already in the industry, and that'll really help you get a leg up when you're looking for your next job or internship. Launch your career, because those connections can lead to that job or internship down the road. It's all sort of connected together. And gain real world experience. So you'll get to hear from people that are in the industry right now that are, making these campaigns for the major brands, and you'll get to learn, their struggles and how they got to where they are. And that can really sort of prepare you for your career itself and what you want to do. All right. So leadership, everyone, that's a really big thing in our club. We promote leadership for all our members. So there's never like a requirement of how long you have to be in PRSSA before you can hold a leadership position. Once you're a member, you can run for any of our offices that we have. And we usually do elections usually in March, I believe, for the following school year. And if we ever have like an opening throughout the year, we'll do like a special election. So in our chapter, we'll have president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and public relations director, as well as sometimes we do committees or things like that. So that's a really great way to, grow your leadership skills, put on your resume and everything like that. So keep an eye out for election information. We'll think we'll be doing that shortly before spring break. You'll start to hear stuff about that. So we encourage everybody that's interested to always run for those positions. It's great experience. All right. And events. Events are definitely changing. They're not always in person, as we know, but they're still really great experiences to network and learn and just interact with the students and professionals in the in PRSSA. So you can see a couple pictures here from our Georgia annual conference. These are from last year's conference. It was at the Coca-Cola headquarters in Atlanta. It was really, really fun. There was keynote speakers and panels about different topics in the industry. So this coming, I think the next month, we'll have a slide about this at the end, so don't worry. But we will still have the conference, but it's going to be virtual. So there's definitely, everyone loves that in-person event feel, but the pros to a virtual event, definitely cost less. We'll get to that. And also it's a lot more flexible. So you don't have to get up at 5 a.m. to drive to Atlanta. You can be in your house and still get everything out of the event that you would in person. And there's other events, and we'll definitely be sending, information through email updates about the other ones as they become available. So there's been, national conferences, regional conferences and things like that. And as those move to online, a lot more will become available for our members, which is exciting. So just definitely keep an eye out in email updates for other event information. And we'll talk about the Georgia conference at the end of this PowerPoint. So does anyone have any questions before I keep going? Because I can't really see everyone's faces right now. All right, just stop me if you have a question. So we'll keep going. Okay. Competitions and campaigns. Something that our chapter is really proud of is we have won several awards in the past from PRSSA itself. We've won a couple Pacesetter awards. So these are things that we basically, whenever we meet an achievement, we'll apply for this award. And we've been lucky to receive a couple of those in the past, one for our chapter development and one for a crisis communication panel that we produced. We also recently won a THAN award from PRSSA. I believe that was for our most recent chapter development and member recruitment. And then there's also competitions that you can participate in at the national level if you're interested in those. So with the awards, it's a great opportunity to help with award like grant writing and award writing and that kind of thing. So that's good experience as well. So we'll keep going. Scholarships. Everybody loves a good scholarship. The PRSSA does offer more than $30,000 of scholarships that you can apply for every single year. So there's opportunities for every type of student. And you can find all those on the PRSSA website, which we'll get to that later. But that's really exciting because, you can get scholarship money from being a member of this club. So that's really, really cool that you can apply for that. All right, so we'll keep going. And chapter news. Okay, so with news, basically on PRSSA's website, they do have, they help you keep up to date by having a newsletter, as well as they have a blog called Progressions, which is really cool because you can hear from PRSSA members from across the country, and they will submit articles. And it's actually an opportunity for our members as well if you ever want to learn more about that, because you can, if you ever have a topic you're interested in, you can write an article and submit it to be in the Progressions national blog, which is really cool. You can also sign up for monthly emails from PRSSA itself. And they have social media channels on all platforms, so you can keep up to date with the national PRSSA chapter. All right. A little ahead of myself. That blog and right there. So they post all the time on there, students from across the country's writing. So that's really cool that you can add that to your portfolio and your resume and say, you know, I've been featured in a national blog. We had a prior member last semester who actually got hers published in the Progressions blog, which is really, really cool. All right. Internship, everyone was talking about having one or needing one or wanting one. So they're great to have, hard to find, as we all know. So PRSSA makes that a lot easier for its members by giving all the internships you could ever want in one location on their website. So once you're a member, you have access to their job and internship posting board, and you can actually search for internships by city and post your resume and just really target what you're looking for. And they also have job hunting tips on there as well. So that's a really cool resource that you get as a member of PRSSA. All right, so I'm just going to pause if there's any questions. Let me know. Going once, going twice.
I have one really quick. I had to turn my camera off because I keep coughing. But
you're good. Go ahead.
Are we able to, once we get like all the information from today, are we able to just become a member, or is there like certain steps that we have to take, or how does it work?
That is coming up very shortly in this PowerPoint. Thank you. We'll be getting to that very soon. I'll be giving you guys all the information that you guys need for signing up. So don't worry, we're almost there. All right, discounted PRSA membership. So basically, by being a PRSSA member now, oh, Teresa, yes, did you have a question?
Yeah, I do. Is it a good time to join as a member, even though I have one more class to take before I can apply for oh, she's saying yes. Okay, Amanda.
Yeah, you're definitely eligible because you don't have to be a PR major.
Yeah, Teresa, you do not need to be a PR major to join PRSSA. And Jamie will touch on this in just a second. But right now is an excellent time because PRSSA is actually offering an early bird discount. I'll let Jamie talk more about that when she's ready to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, real quick. I don't think we introduced our faculty advisor earlier. I think we just sort of didn't get to her, and I feel really bad. But Dr. Weed, do you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Oh, that's perfectly okay, Jamie. Honestly, my role is to be more in the background, and you all as executive board members are the one who takes the lead. And this is a great opportunity for you to build your skills experience that you can add on to your resume. But that being said, my name is Amanda Weed. I am the faculty advisor for Kennesaw State PRSSA. I've been with the chapter for 2 years, and I was also faculty advisor at my previous university as well. This is a fantastic organization. There's a lot of enthusiasm from our students for PRSSA. And to be honest, you all as Kennesaw State University students are in a phenomenal position to make the most out of PRSSA being in Atlanta, because this is one of the largest markets in the country. So I look forward to getting a chance to meet each of you a little bit more. And my favorite TV show right now is Escape to the Chateau. It's really weird, but if you like home improvement shows and you like the Great British Bake Off, you're gonna love that show.
Wow, that sounds cool. I'll have to check that one out. All right, so let's keep on going with this PowerPoint. Okay, so if you become a PRSSA member while you're in your college career, you do basically, you're able to transition that into a PRSA membership once you graduate at a discounted rate. And I think it says $60 for an associate membership once you graduate. So that's just a cool perk. So once you're already in PRSSA, you pay the super big fee to transition that membership to PRSA. So that's really cool. And I definitely recommend staying in the club as long as you can, because it's really, really, I've heard from lots of our guest speakers, and I know everyone that's been in the club has too, that a lot of them are PRSA members and really advocate for staying in the organization. All right, we'll keep going if I can get this to work. There we go. My mouse has disappeared on my computer screen, so that's why I keep struggling to switch the slides. So anyway, chapter meetings. So you're at one right now, but we have these every other week throughout the semester, and we always send update emails, so you won't forget we have one coming up, but they're typically every other week from 6 to 7 here on Zoom. So at the chapter meetings, we typically invite guest speakers that are industry leaders, PR professionals to come in and share their knowledge and experience with us about a particular topic. So in the past, we've had, crisis communication, we've had diversity inclusion, we had a resume workshop with an HR professional. So that's the picture you see right there. Joy Pittman, she was an HR professional, but she taught us all about how to tailor our resume and cover letters to get jobs. That was really great. So in the past, some of our speakers, they've worked at companies such as Novelis, which is like an aluminum company. They create like aluminum products. The Boys and Girls Club, Dalton Agency. They're like a marketing agency here in Atlanta. American Airlines, as well as Porter Novelli, which is a PR agency here in Atlanta. So we've had some really awesome speakers in the past, and we have some really awesome ones planned so far for the semester, which you guys will hear about very soon. All right. I can get this slide to change. There we go. All right. So here is a little info about the Georgia Annual Conference that's next month. Don't worry if you don't write everything down, by the way, that's on these slides, because one, we'll share this video with everyone, but also a lot of this information will be in our emails that are upcoming to you guys. So we won't let you guys forget about all the important info, but here's just a little sneak peek about it. So February 28th, if you're interested in, diving right into PRSSA, go ahead and mark your calendars. I think I didn't put that on there right. That's the old date. So it's the February 24th through 26th, as you can see on that little image. I was updating this from last semester and I missed that. So actually February 24th through 26th, it's going to be, it's going to be virtual, and it's going to be about 9 to 3 each day. Again, I missed the time, but all this will be in email, so don't worry. But basically it's a 3-day conference and it's virtual, but the coolest part, it's only $15 if you sign up by February 1st, which is a great rate for a conference of this caliber. And if you don't do that February 1st deadline, it's only $20 for all 3 days, like everything. And so there are going to be student focus sessions as in the past, but basically students are welcome to go to any session at the conference. I was reading about it the other day, and they have a little bit of info, but they're still gathering who their speakers are going to be and stuff. But any session they have, you can go to by just paying that $15 or $20. So I would definitely encourage you guys to attend the annual conference. It's going to be really fun. The ones in person in the past have been really awesome, and always a lot of cool insight and knowledge to get from that. So I would definitely look into that, and we'll be sending more, information and update emails with links and stuff to join, to register, I mean. Does anyone have any questions about the conference before we move on? Yes, I can only see Teresa, so you can go ahead and tell me your question.
I figured you could see my hand quicker than I can raise my hand on the screen.
Sure.
I'm thinking that I've already registered, so I'm pretty looking forward to it. But I have a really full schedule, and I'm thinking that I'll be able to go in at my leisure, and some of the speakers will be recorded and things like that, that I'll be able to listen at a later.
Yeah, I did see on their website the other day, they don't have all the information up quite yet, but they did say the majority of the sessions will be recorded. It'll just be up to if the presenter allows them to record it, basically, but most of them should be able to be recorded is what they were saying. So then you can go back and view it later if you wanted to, as long as you register. So that's a great question.
Okay, great. Thank you.
If anybody else has questions, go ahead. Yeah, you're welcome. If anyone else has a question, you can go ahead and just let me know. If not, we'll move on. All right. Let's see. All right. So we'll talk about membership of KSU PRSSA now. So that is a little QR code that I made earlier. Hopefully it works. It worked for me. So you can just scan that with your phone and it takes you to the website that's on the screen right above it. So prssa.prsa.org/join. That's where you go to actually register for not only our chapter, but the national membership as well. So basically, there's an early bird discount again this semester, which is really exciting. They started doing that, I think it was last semester, to help offset, because a lot of people with COVID, people's finances are sometimes, stressed, we'll put it that way. So they've been really great trying to help lower the cost of registration for PRSSA. So right now, membership is open until March 1st. So the early bird discount, we are expecting that to go through February 15th, but they haven't announced the actual end date for that discount as of yet. So probably until the 15th, but as soon as we do hear a specific date, we will let everyone know that. So right now with that discount, it'll take 25% off your membership. So it would only be $56.25 for an entire year. And Dr. Weed, correct me if I'm wrong, when would that year end if they registered right now?
If they registered or they joined PRSSA? I just want to make
sure if they signed up and
membership is good for one full
if they
year.
register now. Okay.
So
Yeah,
even
so that
if you
$56.25.
If you joined PRSSA today, your membership would be good until February 28th of next year.
Gotcha, awesome. And so after the deadline, which is still TBA exactly when that discount may end, but then the cost will go up to $70. And so basically that cost is the national registration cost as well as our chapter dues as well. So basically when you go onto that website up at the top where it uses QR code, you are going to pay that $56.25 or that $70, and that will get your dues covered for the national membership and for our chapter. It's all done on that one website, so you don't have to worry about paying our chapter separately. It's all done at once, so that's really convenient. And yeah, so March 1st is the deadline to register for this semester, but the early bird discount will last until we find out when it ends. Anyone have any questions about registration before we move on? Okay, and if you ever do have any questions, feel free to email Dr. Weed or myself, and we can always help you get those questions answered anytime. So we'll move on. Again, our social media. So we'll be sending these handles in an email as well. So if you don't take all the notes, that's okay. But where our chapter tries to be really active on social media. And that's thanks to our PR directors, Dorothy and Ashlyn. So this semester, they're going to be posting about chapter meetings, any events. And so so far they're doing a great job with that. And as you can see at the bottom is our YouTube name. So if you just type in Kennesaw State PRSSA, you'll find our YouTube channel, and that's where we post recordings of our chapter meeting. So let's say you miss a week, and you're like, oh, really wanted to see that speaker. It sounded really fun. Just go to our YouTube channel and you can watch it right there. So that'll be posted for all our chapter meetings. All right, so I'm gonna, our Groupme. Okay, so in addition to our social media and our update emails every week, we also have started a Groupme for the chapter. So I got our little QR code there if you want to scan it. If not, we will send an email after this meeting with the link to join, so don't worry. And that's just where we'll, post additional meeting reminders and different things like that, just reminders in Groupme, because I find that really helpful because a lot of us are in there for our classes and stuff like that. So it's just gonna be a little one-stop shop. We usually use the calendar feature on Groupme just to help remind everybody of different dates. So that's really awesome. Dr. Weed, were you trying to add something?
Oh, I just wanted to address a question that Dorothy asked. She asked with the chapter meetings, do you have to be a member? No, you do not have to be a member to come to the chapter meetings. This is a way for us to allow students at Kennesaw State to learn more about the organization. But as a dues paid member, then you have the opportunities to visit the PRSSA Job Center Board, which has exclusive internships, to be able to apply for scholarships, to be able to attend national conference. You do need to be a dues paid member. And one additional thing, I was going to do a plug a little in a few minutes, but this is a good place to add it right now, is you can also participate in the Bateman case study competition. And next year, we are going to have a Bateman case study competition team, and it's going to be classes that you can take at Kennesaw State. So our first semester in fall is actually going to be on the research side of things. And then we'll have another class in the spring to implement a campaign. So Bateman case study competition works with a national client to actually develop a localized campaign. This is an amazing experience to add on to your resume. So look for more information about that from me in a few weeks.
Awesome, thank you. Real quick, Dorothy, if you could, wouldn't mind putting the Groupme link into the chat. So as I'm about to move off this QR screen, so that'd be great. And I don't have a mouse, so I couldn't do it if I wanted to. So anyway, let's keep going. There we go. So that was it. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing my screen so I can see everybody again. And we can just make sure anyone's questions are answered and everything like that. So let me see if I can stop sharing. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be able to work. Dr. Weed, can you make me stop sharing? Because I don't have a mouse, so I don't know.
You can stop.
You've stopped sharing.
Okay, well, okay, let me figure it out. So there we go. Got it. My mouse is back now, so I can actually work my computer again. Awesome. All right. So does anyone have any questions about anything that we talked about, anything we didn't talk about before we...
Does anybody have the Groupme pulled up? Because I can't like join again. I only have the Groupme on my phone and I'm not logged in on my desktop.
Yeah, I can try to get the link on here. Give me a second. Okay, I'll work on that. Does anyone else have any questions about anything that we've talked about?
Oh, thanks.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Kiana, for putting that link in there. Okay.
Jamie?
Yes, ma'am.
This is Teresa. I don't have a question, but because I have to go, I do want to acknowledge you for the great job you did in informing us today about membership. I'm very inspired, and I'm already working on finishing my membership application. So,
yay! Awesome to hear.
Great job.
Thank you.
Nice meeting everybody. I look forward to meeting you guys another time.
Nice to meet
Hi,
you
Teresa.
Bye-bye.
All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass it off to Dr. Weed to close out our meeting. Thanks everybody for listening to me talk off that PowerPoint. Thank you.
So thanks so much, Jamie. I just wanted to say I am so happy to see so many new faces in our new member meeting for this semester. I really hope to see you in our future meetings. Our next one will be in 2 weeks, and we have a couple of great guest speakers from the High Museum of Art who are going to be talking about community engagement. So this is going to be a fantastic little presentation and Q&A session. We always offer the opportunities for students to ask questions of our panelists as well. And like Jamie said, make those networking connections with the guest speakers, because we have had members who have kept those connections and then got leads on internships and job postings because of the connections they made through PRSSA. And please feel free to pass on our chapter information to any friends that you think that would be interested. And feel free to give out my email address if they would like to be added to our email update, which goes out weekly about any news and events for the chapter. And we also try to post job and internship postings in that as well. It's so great seeing everyone.
Real quick, I just wanted to add, I don't know if everyone has already, I don't know if you got the login info by contacting Dr. Weed or not, but if you didn't, you should probably, I put her email into the chat. You want to make sure you guys get added to our email list. Is that the best way they should do that, Dr. Weed?
Yes.
By email? Okay. Yeah, so if you're not on our email list already and you haven't contacted Dr. Weed through email, go ahead and give her a little email and say, I'd like to get added to that PRSSA email list so you get those weekly update emails from us. And real quick about the networking, I just want to add one more thing. I had an internship interview recently. I'm not going to say where, not jinxing anything yet, but the woman who interviewed me, she was talking, I mentioned PRSSA, and then she mentioned how she's in PRSA, and so we were talking about that. We were going back and forth about the conference. She was talking about, how her involvement and, just, it was a good conversation starter too, because a lot of the places you'll interview with, they'll be members as well. So we really got to talking about being members of the club. So it was a really great thing in that interview. Dorothy?
I also just want to say, I don't even talk a lot because I get shy in Zoom meetings and I always feel awkward, but then I always connect with people on LinkedIn or follow them on Twitter after we have them as panelists, and they pretty much always connect with you or follow you back. And additionally, with we've been doing PRSSA Reimagined, which is where we connected with other chapters across the country, and basically we have guest hosting of panels, and you'll meet people from all around the country who are involved with the organization. And I've met so many students and other people throughout the industry who live in different cities. So even if you're not just looking to network locally, you can get connections all around the country. I've had journalists follow me back on Twitter just from interacting with them. So it's definitely a great opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. And that PRSA Reimagined, don't worry about that. We will be sending info about upcoming events for that as well in our update emails. Those are going to be chock full of information. So get excited about those emails. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming today. It was really great to meet everyone, and we look forward to seeing you guys at our upcoming chapter meetings, and get ready for that big email on Monday. But every bit of club info will be in that email.
Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your weekend and Thursday. That doesn't really go together, but you know what I mean. So, yeah.
Yeah, everyone have a great night.
Thank you. Y'all do too. Bye.